Welcome to Bridge the Gap podcast, man. This is episode 20. Got a very, very special guest in the building, man. Representing Avondale. Born in Los Angeles. Avondale trophy in the building, man. Let them know who we got in the building.
Pyro Wildcard, you know who it is. Reppin' Avondale with it. Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Got my blase gear on right now. Go get you one of these shirts. I ain't gonna lie, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, go cop one right now.
Feel me? Go support the brand.
Yes, sirski. Love to see it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I've been in contact with you for going on 2 years now, man. You're a very dope, talented artist. You haven't put out visuals yet, but it's also like interesting the fact that your music without visuals can carry over like that. So let's jump straight into it. We'll get into the early life and we'll double back to that. But where did you get your influence from in music? Because you have a distinct sound. You don't sound like everybody. So where does that come from?
It really comes from my early stages of music. I've been doing music since I was a sophomore, so I had a lot of time to work on my craft and just mess around. Mm-hmm. But my influences come from people like Uzi and Future. Mm-hmm. So they're always, every time you hear their stuff, it's always something new and it's always something catchy. So people can get to it. But West Coast wise, bro, Draco the Ruler, you know what I'm saying, Rob via Plug.
So you meshed those.
Yeah, all of them together. If I hear a beat, I can't deny it. I'm not really picky with it, especially if I know that I could change my way of how I'm rapping on it. So, yeah.
No, that's different because I'm listening to your songs and I'm like, no, this is different. This just doesn't sound like your average artist. And it speaks to the fact that you're meshing two sonically different sounds and you're balancing it, like the Futures of the world and the Uzis, and then you go West Coast with Draco. Mm-hmm, you get the best of the both worlds type shit.
Exactly.
That's fire. Now, let's talk a little bit about your early life, man. What was young Pyro like?
Young Pyro's playing basketball. I ain't gonna lie. I love basketball, bro. Before rapping, basketball was like everything to me. Everything about the basketball mentality. I feel like in today's age, it shaped who I am as a person. It made me an outstanding person because the morals of basketball and what you're taught on the court definitely reflects off the court. And it's a lot of things that if you didn't play sports, you won't understand. But a lot of times, some people need you to take charge. And a lot of people aren't going to see that, but you got to take charge. And it's not about being a leader or it's not about being first. It's about taking charge within that moment. Because the quietest person can take charge, and now they're the leader. You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact. That's a great perspective, great observation. You can see my high school cleats up there, so I definitely feel you. Sports.
You got them at?
Right there.
Okay, yeah.
So that's big. Like sports genuinely mold a nigga. Mm-hmm, like they mold a nigga, and you could tell from the people who haven't played sports, there's certain things that they lack that you can only get playing sports. Only get that camaraderie from teamwork.
I've noticed that a lot in people when it comes to confidence. The people I played sports with, they're a lot more confident when it comes to just doing anything in general, and I noticed that. And I really enjoyed the fact that I got to be a part of that because I wouldn't say I'm cocky. I would say I'm confident because in this day and age, I see a lot of people lack confidence. Like with me, I would say I used to lack confidence, but it's all just like you gotta go get it thing. Like when you see the ball out of bounds, you can either run for it or you could just stand there and look stupid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And it translates to everything, and not even just music, like business owners too. So that's big. So young people out there, man. Of course, majority of the people that are in the streets that are quote unquote shooters and the crash outs and the YNs, they played sports at one point.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, the hoop dreams die out. Niggas hit the streets. So just remember, man, sports teach you a lot. For the young people that's at home watching, sports teach you a lot. It molds you into a better person. And what you learn in sports, you can translate it to music, you translate it to business, and a whole bunch of things.
1,000%.
Nah, that's dope. So we talked a little about early life in sports, man. Do you come from a big family?
I really don't come from a big family. I know my family is big because I haven't met a lot of them, but I'm the firstborn. So I'm kind of like the golden child, first grandson, first cousin, all that. So I definitely try to set the bar high and make sure I'm a good role model for the people around me.
No, that's dope. I definitely got to salute that. As far as the music they were playing growing up, who did they have you listening to? Like what waking up on a Sundays or in the car with mommy and daddy and the older elders playing?
Okay, so my dad and my mom, they're both from Belize. So
dope.
yeah, so it would be a lot of island music. It would be like a lot of Sean Paul, sometimes Mary J. Blige.
Sean Paul used to whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Temperature, shit like that. Like a lot of people don't know. I be listening to a little bit of reggae and all that. I like to really like, as an artist, I really like to listen to all types of music. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this song is trash because it's country. I'd rather listen to it. And bro, I promise you, because I'm getting older now and my senses and everything's changing, I'm starting to fall in love with all types of music.
Oh God, I used to. What do you remember being? Well, I'll speak for myself. Being young, I used to be, who the heck listens to country music? Who's keeping them in business?
Yes. When I was younger, I was definitely saying
was on that too?
Now, yeah, I was on the same time. I was like, bro, who is listening to country music? But now when I be playing my little racing games, I remember when I was little, all the country music in the background that I just used to sub out. Now I'm listening to it now. I'm like, oh man. So yeah, I can't lie. I apologize, country music. I slept on you so hard. Now we back. So.
Me too. Facts. They doing trap country now. They doing.
Oh man, like, they man.
The Brian's of the world and all of them.
I can't even judge no more because when Lil Nas X first came out, you know what I'm saying, before all the bullshit happened, you know what I'm saying, his shit was popping. Like, let's not, you know what I'm saying, we can't play around with that. Everybody was catchy with it, and then he did the other shit with it, you know what I'm saying, that's when it went left. But that was still a country song. Nonetheless, it was a country rap song, and that's the first time people was like, oh, wow, like, this is cool. But
good point. You can't knock the creativity. Of course, you know, shout out to the LGBT community.
Shout out to them.
But the creativity was there. The fact that he mixed that song and to make it palatable for the young people,
man,
that's where it was at.
That's where it was at for surely.
No, that's dope. So, yeah, they playing the Sean Pauls, the reggaes, and this and that. Now, for myself, my parents didn't really play music growing up, right? So I went out of my way to listen to certain artists. Were there any artists that you were going out of your way to listen to as a child?
Yeah, not gonna lie, I would say everybody. Only because my mom, because I was the firstborn, she was so strict on me with literally everything I was doing. So when it came to like just any type, like for example, Akon. I remember Akon I could not listen to at all. Hey bro, everything about Akon, my mom was not going for. He was too sexual for me to listen to. So when I actually listened to it, now I'm understanding like, okay, I see why she didn't want me to listen to this. Like that was one of those Akon and Eminem was the main two I really couldn't listen to, and I really fucked with both of them too.
There was crash outs in the music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like M was saying some things that I probably won't want my kid listening to right now.
Oh, 1000%, not right now. You know what I'm saying?
M was saying.
Eminem was saying some
he's sick in the
absurd ass shit. I'm glad Eminem's better. You know what I'm saying? But he was popping for surely. That little stuff he got with Dre. Yeah. Oh my god. Nowadays everybody. Oh my god, that's my shit. I love me some Eminem. I love all types of music because I can't get enough of it. I feel like when you listen to music and you just don't listen to drill music all the time and you open your mind, it opens your flow and your senses to other music.
Facts. Now, speaking of music, bro, who's on your Mount Rushmore? Your top 5?
We going Phoenix or we going all time?
We'll go all time and then we'll go Phoenix. Not right, Phoenix, sure. Arizona as a whole.
Of all time, I'm gonna have to go. We're gonna go Lil Wayne.
Oh man, mixtape Wayne.
Yeah. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. That's another person I could not listen to as well.
Yeah, you say some shit too.
Lil Wayne, Uzi, Future, Draco, and my last one I would have to give it to. My absolute last one probably be somebody like. Who would I give it to? Hold on. That's a real good question. I would probably say
a female.
A female?
Yeah, just throw a female.
I mess with Gorilla. I ain't gonna lie. That's low key surprising, but I like her energy. Like she don't need no, you know what I'm saying, no BBL or no extra shit. She knows how she looks. She knows what she brings to the table, and I fuck with her for that. Like
she's a dog. I don't. It sounds mean when you say that about a girl. Like she a dog, but no, she's a dog. Like when it comes to the music, like
oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah.
She gonna bark at a nigga, like you know what I mean. Like
I definitely feel her energy from that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of times where. For example, Ice Spice, that her whole little shit when it came out, everybody was popping.
It was creative.
It was creative for surely, but Gorilla is just like on top of that. Like she has her little sound, but it's definitely not the same flow, and that's what I fuck with her for sure. For sure.
Nah, I've got to respect that. Now, Arizona. Who would you say the top 5 Arizona artists that you come across?
that I give my flowers to, like, all time, bro. I'm gonna have to say Trap Sav, bro. That nigga has been making so much noise that it's undeniable, bro. He had that feature with J-Bo, turned everybody the fuck up. I'm like, what? Somebody in Arizona got a feature with J-Bo?
Did a show with him out here?
I didn't even know that. You just see, bro, Trap Sav is number 1. That nigga's making noise. Shout out to him.
Shout out to the Prince.
You got 602 Brian.
Yeah, shout out Byron. Byron, they put millions on the board by doing vlogs.
Vlogs?
Like, just think about like they really showed Arizona. They showed Arizona off by doing them hood vlogs. Forget the music. Like, the music, even Trap Sav too, but just the fact that you mentioned those 2 guys and they put millions on the board by showing people outside of Arizona, like the cloth of Arizona, what actually goes on in Arizona. You check them out, like the hood vlogs.
I've surely watched them. They've been making noise, bro. Like,
and where they are today,
it makes sense. It makes sense because they put in that footwork, and when I see that, it just makes me want to go harder. Because, brother, we're all in the same city at one point.
God.
Niggas is finna turn up. So 602 Brian, Trap Sav. I'm gonna have to go Danny Boy the P. That's my nigga.
Hey, boy, the
that's
president.
That's my nigga, bro. That's my nigga. I ain't
He's so slept on, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Me and him go way back, like,
talk about him. He was just here last week. Talk about him.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a little tough area, but that's my nigga, though. Nonetheless, I wish him well.
Y'all gonna lock back in, or is this something that, you know what I mean? Is there something I can help? I love bridging the gap.
Bro, he just be busy. We both just be busy. We don't be on the same page. So if we ever just get on the same page, I know it's gonna be there. Danny, I love, you know what I'm saying? I listen to his music. I don't know if you listen to my music, can we say the same? But bro, Danny's there for sure. Like, he's making his noise.
I would love to hear those 2 sounds mesh too.
Bro, I can hear it. I know for a fact because Danny had tossed me one of his producers, Rex. Shout out Rex, bro. That's my main producer. He records everything I do, bro. I love that nigga to death, bro. That nigga, when I first met him, I was like, should I trust him with my vocals? He heard me. He's like, bro, you're tough. He started doing all this extra in my vocals. I'm like, whoa. Ever since then, I barely like recording with anybody. I always listen to other people, but
stick to your gut intent. Like, stick to that, bro.
I got you.
Because when a nigga know your sound, he know your sound, bro.
And then that's, you know what I'm saying? Now they want to start doing other shit. But Danny, for surely, we got, I don't know if you know Bandman Louie. Louie. I went to school with that nigga too. And Free Band V's. I know his little brother.
Yeah, free fees.
Yeah, so all them niggas, that's my Mount Rushmore. They making the most, you know what I'm saying, noise when it comes to dropping and shit like that. I damn near think I'm trailing them. I just got to get on my shit. I got to start promoting myself, and I got to get my funds up. That's the only thing that I'm lacking for me to be where they are.
No, that's some real nigga shit, man. Just different level of respect for you mentioning that, because niggas will never speak about how expensive this shit is.
This shit is expensive, bro.
This shit will cost you your work paycheck, and then it's like, for me, Camera Lord, I used to work with Valley Club, my nigga. Like, them is, back then, this is 6-7 years ago, and videos was $300-400. So I'm sure now it must be more. And I'm taking penitentiary chances to do those shit. So you like, yeah, I gotta get my cheese up, because this shit is an investment.
It's an investment. This shit is not free.
Oh my God.
You cannot come into. You can't, as a young artist, my message to the youth and to the people that want to come do this music stuff, I think that you should set a goal for yourself on how much money you want to spend. Because a lot of people get into this rap game thinking that they can become in a league or just turn the camera on and instantly wake up with 1 million views. It's not going to work like that. There's niggas who've been doing this shit for years. I'm pretty sure Babyface Ray, he ain't even blow up till he was 30.
You're hip. You know how I know you're hip? This nigga Babyface Ray been making music for a while. Like a while.
And he didn't even blow up till he was 30, bro. Not even to knock him. Congratulations to him, his flowers, but you have to understand, bro, he's been doing this for a second. Like, you got to be willing to do this for a second no matter what nobody say. So
all of them GTs, the Band Gang niggas, like, they were making music so young and early, and then they popped. Like, that's such a great observation, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I go so hard. A lot of times I get discouraged, but I just be like, bro, they didn't blow up till they was older, bro. What's to say you're not going to be the same? You might blow up when you're 35, so what? You can't always get it tomorrow. It's not going to come tomorrow. Sometimes you got to go through some losses and build your character for you to be ready. Because I say a lot of things where I catch myself and I'm like, that's probably why I'm not famous. That's probably why I'm not where I want to be. So you as a person, you have to grow first before you get the things that you want.
Shadow work is what they call it. Like the work you got to do in the dark. The work you do when nobody's there. You feel me? So you're right. And on top of that, like, when you tell the young people like, bro, this shit's gonna cost you, like, you have to be willing to put money in and not see it come back.
It's
like,
you're not gonna see it.
You're not gonna see it.
You're never gonna see it back. You may see $28 back.
Oh,
out of your whole entire career. I've seen it because it came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell is this $28 from? From all my music. I'm like, oh, it was nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that. Some days you're gonna feel discouraged. Some days your homies might not post your stuff. It gets like that. You just gotta keep pushing through it, because I promise you, when you pop and you blow, everybody, oh, I've been fucking with him. I've been on his wave. I've been listening. And they weren't.
Nah, that's a great point. That's a great point. Like, bro, say you got $28, but that's how it starts. And then, obviously, once you put in the work, the catalog, everything, then when the money starts flowing like the Nile River and shit, niggas won't understand it, but you will, because this is just the law of compensation. This is just the shit that you did already. You're just being compensated for the work from back then.
Facts.
So, like, don't forget, like, young people, man, you might not see it. For me, let's talk about me, bro. 6 years been doing this shit. First few podcasts, nobody watched. I'm living out the car trying to put out this shit, record an interview, and niggas, nobody watched. Now it's a whole different story, so that's definitely a good point. Get ready to sacrifice for the long run.
You got to, bro. There's 5 things, I'll say 5 things off the top of my head that's going to cost your pockets. That's artwork cover, because you're going to start to understand that your artwork cover is everything, because it's what catches people's eye.
It's the first thing that pop at them when they scroll.
Your equipment for making music, and that can vary from headphones, band lab, or simply spending money on the studio. Yeah. Your visuals is always going to come last, because if you got no music, why are you worrying about, you know what I'm saying, all this?
That's a good point. You don't got shit to shoot.
You don't. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't have nothing to really... Me, I got a catalog of music. Okay. So my decisions is more like indecisive decisions. Like, oh, this sounds hard. This sounds harder. Which one should I do? So then I be like... I get messed up, and I have a hard time deciphering which one I want.
Like, you and millions of artists suffer, and even myself too, we all suffer from analysis paralysis, which basically means we overanalyze something so much that it almost paralyzes us. So it's like 1000%. Analysis paralysis. You literally think about it so much you don't even end up doing anything, just because the amount of overthinking. And that's crazy, bro.
Yes, bro. Yes.
How many projects and shit niggas work on and just, oh, I'm gonna do it like this, and then, you know?
That's crazy. That's crazy that you say that, because I feel like that 1000%. I'll be like, this person seems legit. You know what I'm saying? They work with this person. Oh yeah, this and that. Yeah. What if they try to fuck me over though? Yeah. Then I don't even want to work with them no more. You know what I mean? Like, and self-sabotage.
It takes your confidence down too, because it's like, damn, all these people weird. I don't want to really put my best foot out there for shit's like this.
You know what I'm saying? And then another thing that always is gonna get to my confidence is how much love other people show. And what messes me up with Phoenix is we're all independent, in a sense where we don't want to reach our hand out to a random person because we feel like they might bite our hand or they might backstab us, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of us are separate. Like, we know about each other, but we're too afraid to speak to each other, have a conversation.
So what the fuck do we do? Because everybody that sit here, you're the 20th person now. This is a reoccurring conversation. So how? What? I'm glad that we have these conversations, because it's the only way to change it. But that's so true, bro. Everyone knows of each other. Everyone's kind of afraid to reach their hand out, or maybe it's ego. But it's like, how do we circumvent that?
I feel like the best way would be like an event where we just all perform.
And that's the next conversation, because everybody that sat there as well, I always ask them, do the Arizona hip-hop politics stop you from performing with other Arizona artists? Like, speaking on myself, I got multiple people with dope venues that's giving me an opportunity to put on a show. But as you know, everywhere else too, it's not just Arizona. Some of the trophies don't get along. Some of the trophies based on their demographics don't get along. So when you say we just need an event, and that speaks to me, because I'm someone who I feel like can make things happen for the city. So if I throw it on a show, great, we get the trophies there. But another thing that I think about is like, damn, what if something goes wrong? Then I just jeopardize the safety of my community.
Yeah, that is a good point now that you say that. I think that it's more about the people and what they got going on, and them needing to resolve that shit, because we're adults, and at some point we're getting older. Like, I get it. Everybody keeps it going on in this Arizona. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta be safe. But at some point, all the petty shit from high school, bro, niggas need to wrap that shit up for real, for real. Like, unless it's about some money that niggas took from you or some deeper shit like that, I think that niggas is throwing their life away, in personal opinion. And I come from Los Angeles. I come from really...
Come from the motherland of it. It's motherland of gangbanging. Come
like, you know what I'm saying? My mom took me away from that. Kind of came out here so I wouldn't be involved in that. Does that make sense? Absolutely. So to see it out here, I kind of like stay away from it. I'm personally not involved in no politics. South side love me, north side, east side, west side. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really try to show no hate towards nobody. If you don't like me, then it's whatever.
A personal thing.
You get it's a personal
thing.
thing.
It's not a general thing.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a you thing.
That's a you thing. I can't off the top of my head be like, oh, well, fuck this nigga, he's from this. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't really benefit me in the long run. And because of things like that. Like, if you were to throw a venue, am I going to be scared to go because this person is, you know what I'm saying?
Or do you need to call 15 other niggas and then now y'all might have to pop some shit and now you guys are all sitting in jail and you guys got kids and you guys got families and now nobody can provide for them.
And now my music is just down the drain.
And now it's down the drain. Now you got a court case, you got to pay for the lawyer. Or was that the money for the video shoot?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Niggas want to be crash out so bad, they don't even know what really comes with that. Like, oh, do you have lawyer fees? Because I know I don't. That's why I stay out of trouble. I done been through some dumbass shit. And I'm sitting there like, all right, bro, I'm never finna do this shit again. What am I doing? I'm fucking myself up. Because if I would have been in jail for that shit, you know what I'm saying? I would not be sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, it's going to click for a lot of people a little bit later. Maybe some of them going to already be in jail. Like, for example...
No, you're telling me. I follow you every way, man.
Bro, the main person everybody looks up to...
You niggas about to be in jail in a couple months if you don't cut it out. I don't care, bro. I got a platform. We reach 1 million people a month on a bad month. A lot of you niggas got so much talent. If we don't figure out... I can't tell y'all how to mourn. If somebody has passed away, I can't tell you how to mourn.
Exactly.
But if you consider yourself an artist and you want to push your career forward, you got kids and shit... A lot of y'all about to be in jail if you don't wake up. Sorry.
It's because we're not kids no more. And a lot of the things that people are doing is like kid stuff. Like when you really break it down, like
if air out
exactly, like if you ask them why they're beefing and you ask them to really break it down, they won't give you a logical reason. Like a real logical reason.
And we're losing a whole generation to that.
It's not even a generation. We're losing people, bystanders, all types of shit. Like the I don't know. A lot of people don't think about it, but the older people around
they failed us. Nobody want to say it, and that's why a lot of the old heads in Arizona. I'll tell you straight up, man. The old heads in Arizona do not like me, but they're so conflicted because their sons and their nephews love me.
You know what I'm saying? 1000%.
But the old heads is like, damn, this nigga doing too much shit. But it's you old heads that aren't providing opportunities for our artists. If these niggas had more opportunities, they wouldn't have to do this street shit.
But you want to know what it is, though? You want to know what it is also?
Yeah.
The big homies not getting no money. That's what it is. So the niggas that's really getting money is outranking them in class. You gotta think about it. If I go to a place, right, let's say I wanna, you know what I'm saying, get into that demographic area. I see an old nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, he got his colors on, he trying to hop off the porch, and then you see somebody like Trap Sav. You know what I'm saying? This nigga has dog shit on him.
Dynamic is messed up.
You know what I'm saying? Why would I listen to you when this nigga has dog shit? You don't got dog shit. You're 45, you're on the block, and you're only Logic. You know what I'm saying?
And you work 9 to 5.
You get what I'm saying? No, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5.
No. You gotta think about the young kids though.
Oh yeah, for surely. Like you know what I'm saying? We want to chase our dreams.
They're not respecting that.
Yeah, no.
They're not respecting somebody who goes to work and feeds their family. I'm working on. You know what I mean? I'm a DoorDasher. I'm not a 9 to 5, but I work. Every day.
For surely. And to the youth, there's nothing wrong with getting a 9 to 5. Just don't let it drain you. Make sure you have a goal. Make sure you have a set goal. And you reach that set goal and leave the 9 to 5. But don't leave that 9 to 5 if you need it. Because, bro, don't be ashamed either. I still need my 9 to 5 to pay my phone bill, stuff for my daughter, and the music shit. All of those 2 things come way before the music shit. That's why I be procrastinating on dropping. Because responsibilities first.
Life be lifing.
Life be lifing, bro. We ain't kids no more.
No, but that's a real shit. Your 9 to 5 should be paying for your dreams.
1000%. 1000%.
Until your dreams can pay you, your 9 to 5 should pay for your dreams.
And don't expect to see it back, because you're not. I'm telling you right now, if nobody's ever told you you're not going to see it back, you have to invest like there's no tomorrow. And the biggest thing why I invest into myself without thinking twice is because back to basketball, my coach told me I wasn't going to make it because I had asthma. But I ain't taking no type of way because I started to like wake up in my head. I'm like, bro, you're the same age as LeBron. LeBron's son. What are you doing? I'm like, all right, yeah, you're not cold enough. Like, I came into realization.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up that my coach told me I couldn't play because I had asthma, but that day when I was told that I couldn't play basketball, that's the same day I picked up a notepad and started writing. I swear to you. That was the same exact day he told me I didn't make the team. Went home, I felt some type of way, started writing instantly. I don't remember the song that I wrote. Ever since there, it's just been uphill. And I got this shit tatted on me too. So this shit means the most to me. Like, I know I'm gonna be somewhere, whether that be tomorrow, the next day, next year. Like, I gotta go hard because I gave up on basketball.
He gonna wake up someday, if he's still alive. He gonna wake up someday just scrolling, like, damn, this bruh. And you gonna be like, yeah, you fueled this, nigga.
He fueled it. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since then, like, it's been my only motivation. I quit on basketball, so I cannot quit on this music shit, like, at all. I refuse to.
I feel you so much because it's like, my first love was football, bro. Like, that was my rap. That was my media. That was my podcasting. Was football. I thought I was finna go D1. And when that ended, bro, like, it's kind of like losing a family member, a friend, like something you really love, like a whole part of your life, bro. And you be so lost and confused, like, what's the next step now? You know?
Yeah.
And that's dope though, because look at we found ourselves now, 5-6 years later. Look where we at now.
Yeah, I love this shit. I love writing, like writing, making music. Every time I show my homies, I be like, I got some new shit, but they be just how you be telling me, like, we need some visuals. They say the same shit, so just know I'm working on it.
I've been telling this man we need visuals for about going on 2 years now, bro.
he been telling me. He's been on my ass about it, bro.
But that's how you know the potential and the talent is there, because it's like I hear so much music all day, and then I'm scrolling. Like, if it doesn't move me, it doesn't give me enough emotion to tell a nigga, bro, you need a visual for this. I get music, I hear it, okay, it didn't do anything for me spiritually, sonically, I keep going on. But with you, I'm like, constantly, you're putting out quality music. Your beat selection is fire. The quality of the sound is there. So I'm just like, the only thing you're missing, bro, is literally putting out visuals. Putting it out, and then features. Like, I want to see you work with other people in Arizona.
I ain't gonna lie. You probably gonna have to bridge that gap, because there's a lot of motherfuckers I want to work with, but I feel like
they sleep because they ain't see no visuals.
Exactly.
That's it. I'm telling you straight up, I'm gonna beat around the bush. No, they sleep because they ain't see the visuals. And a lot of people are like, I don't know what's the word, but they probably won't click the visual. I mean, they won't click the audio. But niggas, if they see the visual, they see the shit, oh, okay, now they want to listen to it. To me, it matters, because it's like a lot of people are visual learners. Mm-hmm. So it's like, TikTok got us so fucked up that for us to sit there and look at our phone or listen to something without some kind of visual playing, it's our bandwidth is too fucked up. And for the young artists out there, you got to think about stuff like this, because we live in a TikTok generation. We're so used to scrolling every 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds. Maybe if a nigga, you like the intro to something, you hear, okay, then you scroll to the next one. So that's why it's important to have these visuals and put things in front of these people that's interactive, that engagement. It brings the engagement, because unless you're a real hip-hop head or a lover of music like myself, a lot of these platforms are for profit. A lot of them are like, we just need the dollar at the end of the day.
And that's what's kind of messed up, because a lot of people see that, like, they literally abuse their power for just money, and they don't even be talking about nothing good at all.
Oh man, you're telling me it?
Like, and why every time I open my phone, they're always promoting Blue Chew? What? Like, I swear to you, every 5 scrolls is a Blue Chew ad. I just be sitting there like, bro, what the fuck?
Like, Blue Chew?
Yes.
And honey packs and
yeah,
just anything sexual. Get you sexual. Forget about your dreams, man. Go crack something. Get your nut off.
That's exactly what they want you to promote to you. I be noticing that as soon as I don't know. The Matrix, I don't know, I want to get into the Matrix,
but look, this we talk about.
The Matrix is real, especially when you want to follow your dreams to the bone and you start speaking about it and you really want it to come true, and you know what I'm saying, and you're speaking to whoever you believe in about your dreams.
Yeah.
I promise you, the devil will attack you and you gotta fight through it. Only because I've had that happen to me before.
Yeah.
I was so close to making a music video. I told him, bro, this is this time. I'm free this day. Let me know how much it is. Me, I'm the type of person, bro, if you say your price is this, I'm never, ever going to work your prices down. I'm never, because I respect your craft. Yeah. Like, it's just a respect boundary thing. Like, you know what I mean?
That's fine.
So, if you say 150, I'm coughing up 150. If you say 200, I'm coughing up 200. But I was so close to making a music video, And I don't know if he just fell asleep or if he forgot, but that was literally the devil working because I wanted to quit. I just wanted to stop doing music. I wanted to give up because it was just like, bro, I tried. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of times you're going to have like that for all the new artists. You're going to have times where shit just don't work out. You might pop a flat on the way to the stoop. You got all the money you need, but shit just happens. Don't take it as it wasn't meant to be. Take it as someone's attacking you because they see that you're about to be successful and you're about to go somewhere in your life. You have to push through it to show them that you're stronger than that. And it's gonna be a lot of times like that, especially if you got talent. Me, my one thing that I know I could hold over people's head is my talent. You can't buy that. Like everything I say in my rights, I try to make sure it's some shit I actually did. That's why I'm trying to say outrageous ass shit. Like,
no, like, bro. You spoke to me and you speaking to a lot of people because it has been so many times where I feel like, damn, I'm about to elevate. I'm about to get one step up, one step above. I'm taking 10 steps in the right direction. Mm-hmm. And some weird shit will happen like that.
Out of nowhere.
Like my phone will break when got this big interview, got this lined up. My phone just broke. Now I got to pay the money for it. Or same thing with you in the studio. Like, you about to head to the studio, nigga, yo. Car just heated up. Now you gotta get a new thing, nigga.
I mean, nigga can't even go to the studio no more. You just told like 5 people, yeah, nigga, I'm finna drop, but it's life. It's life. Like, and a lot of people don't understand that. Life is gonna happen, especially as you get older. You know what I'm saying? If you can do music now while you're young and you don't have nothing to worry about, do that shit and chase that shit every single day. Because when you get as an adult and real shit start happening, it's not gonna get no easier. You still gotta follow your dream if that's really your dream.
Oh God, that's crazy. There's a difference of being 18 and follow your dreams and 25 with life, and 26, 27, life, damn near 30, life, and like.
Still gotta get those bills paid.
Still gotta get those bills and chase your dreams. It's not just I'm 18 and I'm just chasing my dreams and wet behind the ears. But to piggyback on what you said, when you plant the seed, the most pushback you get is right before you break through the surface of the world. Like when you plant the seed, right? You plant the seed, you wait for water, all this shit is growing, it builds its roots. And then as it grows and grows, those roots, it gets to the surface of the grass, right? Surface of the world, the surface of the floor. But nigga, you got all this dirt, you got all this grass, you got all this shit pushing this fucking plant down, this seed down.
And you think, like, damn, is this shit finna grow?
Is it going? And it's getting so much pushback.
It's right there.
Right before it passes that. And that's such a dope point because once you pass all through that, all that bullshit, the shit that gets in front of your way, it's nothing but air. You're just a plant that's just air.
You're just gonna keep going. You're just gonna keep going. You're never gonna stop.
Oh God. No,
that's why I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, I got to be on here because I definitely want to get my name out here. I feel like I don't have a face to a name. Like everybody knows Pyro Wildcard, but I don't know. I'm a chill dude. I want to work with a lot of people. Like
I'm telling you, bro. Once these visuals start coming out consistently to where people could put the name to the face, you'll notice the difference, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, I need to just keep. The analysis paralysis thing kind of wears off too. Like once you start getting the feedback, that shit, like that, damn, this way. No, the people, I need to feed the people, rather than be a perfectionist. Because when you realize that people are depending on you for this sound, for this type of creativity, you got to think about it. We don't have a pyro. We don't we come from a place where there's no Uzi, there's no Future, there's no rest in peace Draco. There's nothing of that you mentioned that are your top guys. So that there's no better opportunity than now to become that. Why wait until somebody solidify themselves and makes this sound?
Make that sound, yeah. Now you gotta do that shit
nobody
today.
got on with that sound.
And then that's them as a group. They all definitely influenced me. And I ain't gonna lie, gotta give my flowers out to him. Even though everybody hating him, I gotta give my flowers out to Drake. Cause bro, Drake, like the young Drake. I don't even think people remember young Drizzy. Like, bro, the wave he set, man,
so
it was
far gone and.
You know what I'm saying? People forgot about Drake. They just started. Everybody just woke up and just started hating on Drake.
It's like a whole bunch of 13-year-olds that go for the A minor shit, the all that Kendrick shit. Kendrick's a dope artist. Generational artist. But there's no way, form, or fashion why Drake is getting that much pushback.
You know what I'm saying? He put a lot of it, bro. I seen some crazy shit that I don't know if people believe me, but somebody has said, I found out who the Migos was through Drake, and I I'm the same exact. I'm one of those people. Yeah. I did not know who the Migos was until Drake hopped on that Versace thing, and he was Versace. I'm like, oh shit, wait, who is these niggas? Oh shit, the Migos is hard. And then the Migos just got a new fan. I never stopped listening to Drake after he put me onto the Migos.
Niggas don't want to mention Lil Baby too. Oh. Niggas don't remember that Lil Baby was fucking up the streets. He was fucking up the streets. He was a street nigga. The minute he got on with Drake, his life changed. Now let's talk about the nigga who do Shoot. Remember that one dance everybody was doing?
Block Boy JB, yeah. Because of Drake.
Heard of him before Drake?
Nope. I don't know no songs by him except that one Drake song.
Nigga, he helped early Kendrick out.
I remember that too.
And that shows you this music industry is so fluke, because it's like, this nigga Drake is the most dope artist in terms of like, that nigga will give a nigga who you would never expect to feature, but you will never see that from Kendrick. You'll never see that from these other big guys that reach down. Drake's one of the only niggas that literally reach down.
And then I bring that up to say, like, when Arizona does pop, it's going to be hard for a lot of our artists to see other famous artists because they don't see us. Mm-hmm. So, like, for example, you got Kodak Black coming out here a lot, but he never, like...
He won't mention, he won't connect with nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
You see that shit too?
Yeah, he has
this nigga be living here or something.
Yeah, they all be coming out here, but they don't give a fuck about us. So it's going to be harder for... When we blow up the Phoenix, Arizona scene, mm-hmm. it's going to be harder for us to even want to collab with anybody because they treat our state like shit. Like they don't care.
It's niggas that skip us on their tour.
They skip us. I see that. I see that. I be seeing like one time, bro, Baby Tron. I fuck with Baby Tron so heavy, bro. He was finna come to Arizona. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah. Shit got canceled. Man, I'm like,
no respect.
They don't fuck with Arizona. And that's cool because I don't want to compare it to Detroit because how Detroit came up and when they start popping, that's their own thing. But our revelation
that is a good point, though.
And how we're going to pop up is going to be just like that. We're going to come from out of nowhere. It's going to be a whole bunch of Babyface Rays, Rios, Baby Trons, all that. We're going to come out of nowhere. And niggas going to be like, what the hell?
Oh, God.
I know you remember that one wave where all the Detroit rappers started coming out. Nobody was listening.
Mike, the YNJs, and yeah, just like,
we was listening to all that, and they just came out of nowhere. We're like, what the hell, Detroit? What the fuck?
And then what happened is the fact that they were so talented and blowing up. Nigga, do you know how many out-of-town artists were flying to Detroit?
To mess with them.
To work with them?
You know what I'm saying? So once that gap gets bridged by whoever, like it don't even gotta be
it's
me.
Gonna look crazy.
I don't care who it is. Somebody gonna do it, and once they do it, I know that's gonna be it for Arizona. Like nobody can no longer claim Arizona and be like, from Arizona, I started from the bottom. You gotta when you start from the bottom, you gotta really let people know from middle school and like all that shit. So
that's a good point.
That's why when you know what I'm saying, I gotta rep AZ more than I rep Cali. It's already too many Cali artists out there. I'm not gonna get no recognition as a Cali artist. Plus, I grew up out here. So.
Yeah, from the culture, I was like over a decade here, bro. So hopped off the porch. I say like, for me specifically, I was born in Africa. I wasn't born in Arizona.
Oh hell yeah.
But I grew up out here. I was raised out here. This is where I knocked my first girl or did my hopped in the streets or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, this is where I learned my identity. So.
That's why I have to put on for, you know what I'm saying, Avondale. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Avondale because I got my identity. I took my losses there. I took my wins there. Everything that made me who I am today. Pyro Wildcard was invented in Avondale, Arizona, not California. So
and you proud of it?
I'm proud as fuck of it, nigga. I'm proud of it because, nigga, that's what made me the man I am standing before y'all today. The knowledge I gained, the losses from the wins, that made me who I am. And I learned all that shit in Arizona. So
not to interrupt you, but that's so important because we're from Arizona. We represent Arizona. Our young generation, the niggas that's in high school, the niggas that's coming up right now, they looking at Atlanta. They looking at the Lil Babies. They looking at the Dracos. They looking at the East Coast. And they're proud of that. Like, they like, damn, man, it would be so dope to be from LA. They come from a cool culture. Now when you got artists like yourself that's Battle Blow, we got Trap Sab, the 602, when these guys are saying we proudly from Arizona, it means something because, bro, 5 years ago, niggas wasn't claiming this bitch like that.
Nobody was even coming to Arizona.
Nobody was, like, you see what I'm saying? People think I want to listen, okay, I'll be on, I wasn't listening to no Arizona artists like that 5 years ago. Like,
that's respectable.
Consistently.
That's respectable.
To now, I'm in the gym and I can give you a playlist to Arizona. Now, today, I'll give you a play. But 5 years ago, you couldn't, no way, nigga. I couldn't, no.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. I can't even talk, bro. Motherfuckers ain't even scratch the surface of the artists that I know. Like, Rich Rail, OPM Jimmy, AOB Mirror. They been, bro, them little niggas been talking they shit since high school, just like me. They been on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even the surface of niggas that I've been collabing with since, you know what I'm saying? And those are niggas that live near me, you know what I'm saying? They don't be into politics as well, neither, so.
Just the fact that you know, like, nigga, we got the bigger artists that people are familiar with, but nigga, there's some gems.
Like, yes, there's real like, gems that people ain't even, oh man, they ain't even dug deep enough yet. Like NSD Goop, that's my gem. I feel like he okay, yeah, we'll switch it, but shout out to bro. But there's a lot of gems out there. Yes, for sure.
There's a lot of gems out there. There's a lot of gems out there. For sure. But in general, man, let's say the labels come and pick you up tomorrow. They say we got Eminem, Million Bag, anything you need is green. We just need 3 features from Pyro Wildcard. Who would you want them 3 features to be? We got the money to back it. We just want to know who you want to work with.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to seem like no dick rider, but I need that Trap Sav feed. Like, I need that Trap Sav feed. I feel like his sound, if we hopped on the right beat, bro, that shit would make AZ go up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
that's hard.
For sure.
You picked the local. That's how I respect that.
Like, for sure. Bro, Trap Sav making the most noise right now. Like, you can't even deny that shit, bro.
That nigga Adam wearing his shit. O3 Greedo wearing his shit.
Man, like.
Shout out Prada, too. Prada, what's the deal, man? I can't get an interview. I can't.
Man, LSG Prada, bro, he so business, bro. That nigga, bro, he's so business. I know who you're talking about, too. That's, yeah, bro.
You gotta see, them 2 young niggas, like, forget the music, just the shit with the clothing brand, too.
Bro, they own with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't. Yeah, entrepreneurs for surely. But that first would be Trap Sav. Second would have to be
I'm gonna reach out to bro, because that's big, bro. I asked you for 3 big artists for a label to push, and you picked the local. So I'm definitely trying to do my part.
Because I feel like, bro, if we just, you know what I'm saying? If niggas work together, bro, we could really play Arizona on. Like, realistically, bro. That's
our biggest issue.
That's what I want. I feel like if you put the right smart-minded people in the same room with no politics, niggas is really gonna get shit done.
Oh God. Even the shows too. The show, like, that's it. We get the trophies in the room without the politics, and do a weekly show or a bi-weekly show. We could change this motherfucker. We could sell out. Just think about how crazy this sounds. We can sell out a 200-man venue, maybe even 300, with all Arizona artists and no supporting acts.
For sure. Factual. I know for a fact I can get 15 people that know my songs to pop out. Like, I know a solid 15 people that will 1,000% come and support me. Okay. I can't say 20, but I can say 15 solid people. And I know other artists can say the same thing. Yeah. And now you got, you know what I'm saying, a whole little big shebang.
All Arizona, man, I'm excited, man. I get excited thinking about it, too. I see you to say it, like, just the thought of it gets a nigga excited. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, it does. It just gets niggas excited, because, bro, you know what I'm saying? If one nigga's put on, I couldn't see him not putting on other people. You know what I'm saying? Especially because we're from Arizona. Everybody's gonna find out about everybody at one point. You know what I mean? But that second artist, I'd probably have to go. My boy, my mud brother, you know what I'm saying? Danny. You know what I'm saying?
Danny Boy the P.
It's always good business with him. Like, don't think, you know what I'm saying, just because we ain't got no music, that's not my nigga. That's my nigga for sure. We just don't be on the same timing. But I feel like that would definitely be good, because his image, his songs, all that, he is there for sure. The third person would probably have to be somebody like, it's probably one of those hidden gems, like my boy Xavier.
Put me on. That's what I need those, bro.
Oh, you need those? She Hates Kadoku. He's an underground rapper. He kind of give off like XX and Ski vibes, but
and you see the impact they left on the world.
Yeah, for surely, because he don't sound nothing like them. His sound is so diverse, bro. I swear, when you hear him, you won't even think that that's the same person rapping. And Xavier has a big, or She Hates Kadoku, whatever you want to call it. He introduced me to my style of writing and how I write and how I record. Does that make sense? So he's like one of the people I have to give my flowers to, like, no matter what, because he's the reason why I'm into this music shit. He got kicked off the team just like me. We were sitting next to each other talking about what are we gonna do? And he's like, well, I'm finna go rap. And I was telling him to tell me more about that, and he put me onto that shit. So
shout out to bro. No,
She Hates Kadoku, bro. Y'all go follow my nigga on everything, bro.
For sure, man. Go follow bro right now. And the dope part about that is, like, the underground hip hop scene, low key in Arizona, we low key got some thumpers too.
Bro, it's big, bro. It's way bigger than everybody thinks, and everybody's just too scared to invest into themselves, because we're a state that has nobody famous. If you go to California, it'll be easier because they're looking for the next Draco. They're looking for, you know what I'm saying? But in Arizona, we have to paint that wave. We have to, you know what I'm saying? I have to be Pyro Wildcard for there to be more people like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, or not even people like me, but people to influence.
The young generation, yes. The young generation. We need young Pyro that's influenced by young Pyros.
For sure.
Don't you think we need a young Trap Sav? We need a young, like, even though Trap Sav's young, we need someone in high school that looks at that says, wow, look what Trap did for the city. I'm going to do the same.
Yes, for surely.
Look what Byron did. So.
Everybody's too busy on wanting to be from this place, or they want to make Detroit music because they want to be like Detroit so bad.
Or NorCal music.
Or, you know what I'm saying, they want to be on the J-Bo and Young and So Sleazy beats. Those is cool, you know what I'm saying? But, like, at the end of the day, bro, you got to be yourself. And once you be yourself, bro, that shit going to pay off in the long run. In the long run, for sure.
Facts, man. Are you hip about the girls, though? Are you hip about the girls we got? We got some...
I ain't gonna lie. There's one girl who caught my attention, and she's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Her and my nigga She Hates Kadoku would make a slapper, and that's Malicious China. I found her out through your page, bro.
She was just here the other day.
Bro, that's crazy, but just know, Malicious China, bro, tapping with my nigga She Hates Kadoku, bro. Y'all music is damn near one and the same, and he can match anybody's flow, and he won't sound ass. I can put money on it. Yo, them two. See, me, I'm the type of artist where I don't always think I belong on every track. I think I know people who will sound better than me on this track, and that would produce a slapper.
That's big.
And that's all I care about too.
That's bridging the gap. That's why you're here, because that's bridging the gap, bro. Because a nigga could be like, well, shit, I ain't gonna be on it, I ain't gonna try to bridge that. But you just said for your homie, this should be put together, and that's big. It speaks a lot about you. And I'm gonna do, because Malicious China, after sitting down with her, the interview drops tomorrow, bro. I gained a whole different level of respect for her, because she is such a hard worker in terms of music and how serious she takes it. Like, I was mind blown, bro. Like, she'd be in the studio by herself. She's like, she don't play around in the studio. Just the fact that she was like, I don't like taking days off, because if I take a day off, another artist gets better than what I could have got. And this is an artist who's touring. You know how hard it is to tour?
I didn't even know
She's
that.
one of the few artists in Arizona that can tour. She's touring, got songs with RSK Nephew. And she's saying, like, even though I'm more established than a lot of artists, I still don't play. So I'm definitely going to reach out to her and we try to put that together.
And that's what it is. A lot of the times, a lot of people will see other people and they'll be like, they're not serious about their craft.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. That's probably why a lot of people don't collab with other people, because they're like, oh, they're half-assing this. They're just doing this for right now.
I swear to God.
So I respect that. I understand definitely what she's saying 1,000%.
I think she just unique and talented. Like, she just get in there.
She's different for surely, bro. Like, I remember when you first posted her on your page, I was sitting there like, she's different. Like, she's not rapping like Gorilla or nothing. She has a different like tone to take to it. So I fuck with that. There's another girl I just seen. I don't know where she, you know what I'm saying, but like, she does music. She does it with this one girl I had recorded with Spinja Turtle. Shout out Spinja Turtle.
Shout out Spinja.
I don't remember her name, but I'm gonna try to find it.
We'll double back.
She's good for surely. I just heard her shit. I don't know if it's her first song, but one thing I'm trying to get myself into is make a song with a female, but a serious song, not no sexual song.
Just because she's pretty or do some sexual shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the creativity to flow.
I'm actually serious about my craft when it comes to genuinely making good music. So it's hard for me to reach out to a female artist and be like, hey, let's collab, because the first thing they see is, he's probably trying to get at me. Like, no, I really just fuck with music. You sound good.
There's real shit in this space.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, so.
Even China spoke on that too. She was like, a lot of these niggas just be trying to be on some shit like that, where it's like, I take this shit seriously. You right about that, bro. But that's why I had to ask you, like, don't sleep on the females. Like,
for surely not. For surely not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it might be a female first of all out Arizona. And we just gonna be sitting there like, damn, where did she come from? You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock nobody. I don't try to knock nobody. I definitely don't try to get into no politics or nothing like that, because, like I said, you just be trying to.
Yeah, and politics, man, for the young artists out there, I'm talking about high school age artists, man. I can't, niggas ain't your daddy, your uncle, or nothing like that. But just saying, once you do get into them politics, it literally limits your opportunities. Like, just remember that. I know you're not getting into whatever you're getting into, thinking about that. But just remember, the minute you do, it limits a lot of your opportunities, man.
Sometimes, bro, you just gotta be a bigger person and walk away. Like, bro, it be so many times niggas just be saying some random ass shit to me. They really be wanting me to feed into it. They're like, oh, you're a bitch. I be telling them, yep, I'm a bitch.
Oh,
I don't, because you
I'm king, bitch. What?
I'm a pussy for sure. Because you have to understand, bro. You're gonna throw your life away for somebody who's not gonna take care of your kids. They're not gonna care for you. No, nothing. They're literally gonna throw their life away. Unless it's that deep to you, where they hurt a family member. 9 times out of 10, it's really not that deep, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I realized that, bro. Like if they tell you I'm a bitch, believe it. Because when I was out there selling drink, when Billionaire Black told y'all MJ used to pull up with a backpack full of drink, I was a real nigga. MJ's a real nigga. That nigga MJ is real. But if I would have got pulled over, it was an automatic 5 to 10. Was I a real nigga because of that? But now if a nigga's going and pursuing their dreams, creating opportunities for the entire state, for the young people, for this and that, now I'm a bitch nigga. Because I'm not selling drink, because I'm not pushing niggas to be.
Guess who they be? Old ass niggas.
Okay.
They be old ass niggas. Because you'll never hear a young nigga say, us young niggas are starting to wake up and realize that the dumb shit all the OGs was doing, that's why they're locked up. And that's why they're not making no money. That's why it's really hard for older people. Like, there's this one page I seen. It kind of bothers me because, like, they don't really, like, socialize. It's called AZ. It's called AZ's Most Wanted. But they always, not AZ's Most Wanted, but AZ something. They always post, like, rappers when they do this little cipher. I had commented, like, I had tagged a couple of my people on there who I thought was maybe going to make it on there. Every time I click that page, there's always somebody I'm not familiar with. I haven't seen no actual poppin' Arizona artists on there. I've only seen, like, older rappers or older Arizona artists, which is cool, but at the same time,
I understand everything you're saying, brother.
Hey, at the same time,
and the people that's at home watching this, they understand everything you're saying. Trust me. And it's kind of like we have to teeter around it because we all want the city to win. We all push for the city, but a lot of this shit is detrimental to our artists. But they just gotta bite their tongue and be like, but I get what you mean because
factual.
Even those people, they need opportunities too. And even if that gets in the way of the other people who might deserve it more, that's the politically correct answer for you, man.
Yeah, that's the...
I might have a different... Once we cut these cameras off, I promise you I'll have a different
answer.
That's
the media answer I can give you guys, but
I give you a whole different rundown. But while these cameras is on, we gotta push Arizona. We gotta push for the whole... Yeah.
Sometimes yeah.
That's why
just smiling through it. Yeah.
But everybody that's at home, as soon as we hear you, bro. We hear you.
I hope so because it's a lot of us young niggas and we're coming for that top. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not competing against nobody. If somebody gets there before me, then congratulations. I'm still coming for the top. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't never think that just because you won, that somebody can't sweep you. That's my biggest lesson that I've learned, that you can easily be swept by somebody else. Yeah,
it ain't where you start. It's where you finish and where you end up. A lot of niggas, like 5-6 years ago that I started with, passed me or surpassing me and had spurts of them just overgrowing. I'm just seeing like, damn, what's up with me? Why am I not receiving no kind of growth or elevation? Mm-hmm. But then it's about the long run because a lot of those people fizzled out. So it's about longevity too. So, but man, we going on an hour, bro. And
damn, I didn't even know it was that long. You had me locked in here.
But that's good. That's why I gotta give you your flowers too, because like when you sharing information, when you giving game, when you being your genuine self, bro, conversation just flows like that, bro.
Yeah, for surely, bro. It was long overdue. I've been following along with your career, so flowers to you, bro. Like, this nigga's really bridging the gap for Arizona, and nobody, I bet you, when everybody blows up, they're not gonna give MJ his fucking props, but I'm giving him his props right now because he's bridging the gap for all of us Arizona artists, not just Trap Zav and 602 Brian, all of us. But nobody wanna listen yet, and when they do, by the time they do, it's gonna be too late.
It's gonna be too late.
It's gonna be too late.
We're gonna pick the people that we need,
and that's it. That's where the business is at. You're gonna flow up from there.
Oh, goodness gracious. But man, bro, give us one goal before December 2025 rolls around. What are we crossing off the checklist? What do the people need to know is on the way?
Pyro will have 5 visuals done.
Yes, sir.
5.
We're gonna hold you to that.
I know.
It's a clip, what? 5337. I'm gonna clip this.
5 visuals done.
Yes, sir.
1 tape dropped, 2 tapes dropped. I'm giving y'all 2 because I love to drop on Halloween, and I already have a tape pending. It's just being delayed because of adult shit.
You do have a tape worth. Yeah, you do.
I do. You already seen it.
Like, yeah, I can help.
So I got a tape already ready. I just want 1 visual with it. That's why I've been holding off on y'all. So my goals, I would say they're both together. 5 visuals.
Yes, sir.
Because I already have more than 5 songs out that I could either go back to or do new ones. And 2 tapes.
Yeah, niggas love Spider-Man.
They don't love Stan Lee.
That's what you said that. I said,
Glock it, bro. You got it.
I said the Glock and Kaepernick, nigga. Nigga, me. What? I tell you, this is different.
Come on, man. But yeah, that's my goal for this year. We're gonna turn up. I'm gonna start doing more features. It's just harder because, like, yeah, we gonna get that shit done though for surely.
No, this is the platform to make those things happen, man. Definitely send out those clips and we can get you with the other trophies because, man, we need more Arizona artists working with each other for the spirit of collaboration.
Yes.
Simply because of that. Like, simply we need a nigga like when in Atlanta feature these guys, Lil Baby, Migos, everybody collabs. So hopefully we get to that level, man. Again, this was episode 20, bro, of Bridge the Gap podcast. We're going on 55 minutes, damn near an hour. A solid game, solid information, man. Very special guest, Pyro Wildcard, man. I appreciate you for stopping with us. I do want to say, man, my platform's yours. Whenever you want to come by, preview some new stuff, chop it up, man, get something off your chest. This is the spot, brother, man. But, you know, get a youth something to walk away with before we get up out of here.
Appreciate you for having me today. If I didn't already say it, bro, go get you a Blase shirt, bro.
Go get that.
Good material, bro.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's the front. In case y'all didn't see the first song, it's the back.
Blase for president.
Yes, sir. Go get you one of those. I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? What else? What do I have for the youth? One more thing. Don't give up. Don't give up, bro. Because it's always going, especially for us young men, nobody talks about mental health. Don't give up, bro. Somebody cares out there. You got to make them care. Just don't give up.
I love that message.
That's my only message for the youth.
I love that message. On that note, man, episode 20, man. Again, this was your first time seeing it on the platform, but this ain't going to be the last.
It's not.
Yes, Sirski, man. But excited to see you accomplish your goals, accomplish, you know, everything you need to accomplish to help put yourself on and put the city on, brother. And we up out of here, man. Enjoy this. You know, spark something up. Do what you do, man. Get into your vices. We just gave y'all an hour to kick back and watch this, man. And check out the freestyle coming up, too, man.
Oh, yeah. Go check that out, for surely.
Yes, Sirski, man. We gone.